Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and it's time for the most anticipated Diecast release, probably in the better part of a decade. Let me tell you, it's not one, it's not two, three, four, no, it is five. It is a 5-pack of Kyle Busch's Xfinity wins, and we finally have it here in the studio. Look, if you've watched the channel for a year now, I have been so hyped for these freaking cars, and they're finally here, fellas. So without further ado, give the video a huge thumbs up, and let's go ahead and unbox these diecasts. Alrighty folks, we got the package right here. Let's go ahead and hop right into this unboxing video. So we're going to go ahead and use our handy dandy X-Acto knife here. I am so freaking hyped for this diecast release. This is the first Gold Series Supra 164 release, I want to say, since 2019, and that was for Christopher Bell and Jeffrey Earnhardt. And if you're, a big fan of the NASCAR 164 line, you can tell there's a severe drought. Now, we've had one of these cars released in the Authentics line, as well as a Ty Gibbs, but in terms of Gold Series releases, it has been far and few between. But here we go. We got plenty of packing popcorn, because why not? We're just going to just chunk it. Why not? It's snowing in the studio here. But we have been anticipating to make sure to pre-order this 5-car set months ago. I have been telling people since freaking July last year to do so. And check this out, fellas. Oh my goodness. The Kyle Busch 5-pack. So check this out, man. You got 5 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 beautiful different paint schemes here, and he won a Cup Series race with it. And if you're a big presentation fan, this is very reminiscent of the 2000s year packaging. You got your driver with the car and the victory lane kind of atmosphere with the burnouts and whatnot. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this is incredible. The packaging design for this is absolutely beautiful. You have the Kyle Busch name on the side with the 54. This is how you do packaging, guys. This is a beautiful, high contrast, high opacity artwork. I'm loving this, and it is beautifully done, guys. I'm so excited to review this. We're gonna go ahead and start slowly open up this thing. Now, I want to be extremely careful with this, because I want to keep these things. And what's so cool about it is that there's a lot of fans who are they make a lot of super diecasts, and this is going to be a great opportunity for a lot of people to get super donors, and that's what's going to be really cool about it, is to see what the community can make with it. But at the same time, I have no idea how many they're going to make of this. And I will say, though, when you're opening this, guys, be extremely careful, because there's 2 little plastic tears right here. I would recommend a very thin blade or something, of course, to be extremely careful. But you don't want to tear this packaging, guys. And the reason why I was about to allude to is that I have no idea how many they're making of this. I would not be surprised. This is a grail set to have all 5 of the cars. More likely or not, at least 3 of these are going to be exclusive. We know the Coda win is in the NASCAR Authentics line, so we know that's not a true exclusive. But I would not be surprised at least 3 of these. And my point being, 3-4 years down the road, if you're a Kyle Busch fan, you're going to be wanting these cars extremely bad. I would recommend a tweezer to open these things, by the way, to stick it into the flaps and kind of roll the flaps, so to speak. Don't just tear it. I'm telling you guys, it's a beautiful packaging. Even if you want to take these cards out and put something else in it, it's still a beautiful, beautiful packaging. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out of the sleeve, and this is beautifully done here, guys. So you have your cardboard container here. It's kind of like a chocolate tin, if you would, on an Easter holiday. You have your candies in it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But then you have this beautiful plastic tray. This is so cool, guys. This is so cool. So the boxes are actually really well secured in the package, which is really nice. You can take this out, you can kind of move it around, and these things, they're not, look at this. I mean, they're pretty well snug in there. That is quality. I like that. And of course, I got this one over there at Circle B Diecast. If you want to get, well, if they ever restock them, if you want to get one of these things, make sure you go over there to Circle B Diecast. Use promo code DIECASTBuffet, and you will save $5 on shipping, guys. Again, these have been pretty much sold out everywhere. They're going like crazy. But I would not be surprised they're holding some of these back for a restock. But anyways, you can get a really good deal over there at Circle B Diecast, especially for the next-gen stuff. But we're going to go ahead and just kind of take a quick little look at some of these cars here, guys. This is obviously so this is actually really interesting. I just noticed this on the panel. You might not be able to see this, but it says 54 Xfinity 5-car race win set. Now, this is going to be kind of interesting because each one of these boxes don't say the exact win. Obviously, the artwork on the back of the parcel will say, hey, this is at Coda, this is at Nashville. But the actual boxes itself, the Gold Series cars, don't. So I'm not a fan of that because years from now, you're going to get kind of confused on some of these, especially if we don't run these tracks anymore. But yeah, these are beautiful. I can't pick my favorite one right now, dude. Like, I want to say the extra car, the green one, is the best. But then I look at this one, and I am a huge sucker for Cup Series paint schemes on 164 Xfinity, Nationwide, Busch Series, Truck Series, whatever, paint schemes, even ARCA. And the fact that they got the Cup Series wrap on a Supra and a freaking one in it, that is incredible, guys. There we go, remove that glare. And then the last one here is, of course, the extra car, and then I'll try to show a little bit of a closer look. Again, I apologize for the camera angle. We'll be doing a full diecast review on all 5 of these guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that. We got a lot of super diecasts to cover here on the channel. What a beautiful, beautiful car. Now, my favorite one, I don't know, guys. Like, how can you pick a favorite one out of these freaking cars here, guys? These things are incredible. These are all 5 Supras, and that goes back to my point. If you're a Supra collector and you need some extra Supras for your collection to make to add variety, wink, wink, this 5-car set is perfect for that too. Now, do I think this thing's going to stick around? I really don't. I don't think the 5-car set is going to stick around. I think if you're waiting for like a Black Friday sale or a holiday Christmas sale for these things to drop in price, I don't think they are. Now, they retail about $50, $55, which on average is about $10 per car, which is right in line with the normal Gold Series. But, like I said, at least 4 of these are exclusive. I do expect one more of these to get released in the Authentics line, so I'm just going to say only 3 of these, at least. But nonetheless, though, guys, these cars are absolutely incredible, guys. You got to get the Kyle Busch 5-pack. I mean, look at the beautiful artwork here, guys. It's just so cool. And the thing is, I'm a Chase Elliott fan. I'm not even a Kyle Busch fan. I'm not. But I love his paint schemes. I love his race cars. And with Mars/M&M's, whatever you want to call them, leaving the sport, this is one of the most recognizable sponsors in the sport, in the history of the sport. This is going to only grow in value, I think, in time. They might overproduce it. You never know. But this really gives me vibes of the 2010 Kyle Busch Bristol sweep. And they only made it in the 124. If they would have made that in the 164 set, whoa, that thing would have been in value. But no doubt about it, this is the coolest freaking Kyle Busch diecasts ever. I truly do think that. I've been wanting these things since they announced them last July, and we finally have them here in the studio. But yeah, absolutely. If you do get these things, I would highly recommend, if you're wanting to keep these things, you're not going to turn them into customs or anything, please be careful opening the package. Don't just rip into it. Use some tweezers and gently bend some of the flaps. There's going to be 2 little tape portions here, which I just use a little X-Acto knife and I cut that. So preserve the packaging. And the sleeve for it is amazing. I know a lot of people like to open these things up and they throw away the packaging, but this is one of them I would not recommend throwing away. I never recommend throwing away your boxes, guys, but this is one you're going to want to keep. It is extremely popular right now. And is it the most popular 164 set of the year? Or I shouldn't say set, I should say diecast release. We'll get up in close in person with the diecast here. This is going to be the best diecast release of 2021. It's technically 5 different diecasts, but in my opinion, it is the best. I mean, this is incredible, dude. 5 race to win cars, and I'll even add a little bit of an extra to it. All 5 of these cars are not destroyed either. This isn't like AJ Allmendinger Bristol 2021. These cars could literally be used in your diecast stop motion. You could literally say Ty Gibbs drives this car, or Ty Gibbs drives this car. We just knocked one over. There's so many cars here to enjoy, guys. So, absolutely thrilled with it. I cannot say thank you enough to everyone involved who got this made.
I'm so glad I got enough of them made. I have no idea how many are going to get produced, guys. I cannot stress it enough. If you're wanting a diecast right now, and you're like, okay, I want to get a next-gen car. I want to get a next-gen car. I would advise you to wait and get this one first, because come Christmas time, this thing might not even be online anymore. We don't know. They could overproduce this till the cows come home. This thing could be underproduced. We don't know. So my point being, I would make sure I got these cars first before I got the next-gen releases, because another little tidbit here, and I'll go ahead and throw this one out there. Apparently, Wave 2 of the NASCAR Authentics line is going to have next-gen cars. They all but confirmed this. Apparently, we're going to get a couple test cars and I think a Kevin Harvick gear wrench. So perhaps there's going to be some more next-gen. I don't know. But my point being, get this before you get your next-gens, because this one's probably not going to stick around for long, guys. You don't want to miss out for this. Years from now, this is going to be a grail set, I'm afraid. Could be overproduced. You know, these videos are for entertainment purposes only, but hey man, as a collector to another collector, could not recommend it more. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And man, I tell you what, this freaking diecast set is a must-have for every 164 Kyle Busch collector. People who love awesome paint schemes, and truth be told, I think every collector could find something worthwhile in this 5-car set. Have a great one, everybody. Diecast Buffet, signing off.